Good morning. Excuse me. Welcome to Old Fine Zen. It is Sunday, and it feels like Sunday, and I like Sunday. Um, I hope you're feeling well. I haven't been feeling the greatest for a number of reasons, uh, but part of it, a big part of it, is I feel totally out of step with the world. Absolutely on a path going that way, and the world is going that way. You know, we're being told, we're being fed what is important in our lives is, beauty and youth and possessions and money and power. And then I look around in real life and I see, poverty. I see, you know, illness. I see um, disconnection, even though we have all these ways to connect now, like I'm doing right now. But we're like the most lonesome, lonely people that we've ever been, even with all these ways of communication. I don't know. I just feel like I'm on a different planet than everyone else. And I kind of feel like Odysseus. Now, Odysseus was a Greek god, and he is trying to return home after being at war on the sea. And there are these sirens that are supposed to guide the men in from the ocean safely to the shore. And what in reality it is they're guiding these ships into their death because they hit the rocky shore and their ships just crumble into pieces. And I kind of feel, well, what he does is he ties himself to the mast of the ship. He asks his guys on the ship, tie me there because I'm human and I'm going to go towards that beautiful music, just like all the other men before me have gone. So he asks them to tie him to the mast. And then he has his men put wax in their ear so they can't hear this beautiful music that's trying to pull them in. And I kind of feel like that's me, that the world's trying to pull me in that direction that I don't feel is the right direction, but they lure you in by all this beauty. I mean, who wouldn't want, who is 70 years old? I love to have a youthful face again without wrinkles and and so they lure you, facelift time, or diet time, time to lose weight, or whatever it, buy the beautiful clothes, which takes me to my next thing, my next rant. I had to go buy a pair of pants. I hate shopping. It's just, I don't like it, never have. Uh, but I have to get a pair of pants because I'm going somewhere hot for a few days and I don't have anything that's really appropriate. So I drag myself there just bitching all the way in the car going, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So I get there and I get out of the car and I go into this department store and I'm overwhelmed like I knew I would be. Just racks of clothes. Like, how do you find anything? And people everywhere. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm going to war, really. So I put my head down and just kind of move forward, just kind of gazing. And I find myself back in the shoe department. Now, I wasn't there for shoes, but here I am surrounded by shoes, racks and racks of shoes. And so I just start glancing around and I see a pair down on the bottom rack. And this is a place where you try on your own shoes. Kind of tells you what my shopping's like. But so I pull it out and I'm trying to get my shoe off to get my foot in this pair of shoes. And I hear this voice behind me. It's a woman. And she says, oh, those are cute. You could have some fun in those. And I look and she's standing right here by me. And I said, oh, you think so? And she goes, yeah. And I think, what a nice woman. She's actually talking. I'm usually that nice woman. Here's this nice lady. And so I just go back to trying to put my shoes on. And, you know, I feel kind of, close. So I kind of move back a step. But anyway, I didn't get the shoes. I put them back. She was long gone. I walked away. I walked out to the car, got in the car, and I reached for my purse to put my phone on the charger in my car. There's no phone in my purse. I went, what? Oh, I bet I forgot it at home, because I do that. I do that often. And then I sit there, I go, no, I think I brought it. And so I'm just frantic looking around under the seats, everywhere. It's not there. And I go, I've got to go in and look just in case. So I go back in the store. I'm trampling up and down the aisles looking for my phone. There's no phone. I go back out to the car. I go, I know I left it at home. So I drive home. It took 25 minutes because of the traffic. I'm just frantic. I get out of the car and I hate to go in the house because I know I'm not going to find my phone in there, but I have to go in and look. So I go in the house. My first gaze, I look at my charger where it would be sitting. No phone. Frantically, I look around the whole house. No phone. And my heart just drops. I'm going, oh my God, I've got to call the store. And I start to reach for my phone. I don't have a phone, right? I run out the back door. I run across the street to my neighbor's house, Patricia. Hi, Patricia, if you're watching. I pound on the door and she answers, oh, what? And I said, I need your phone. I need to call. And I told her the whole story. So I called the store. I talked to the loss prevention people. And they said, well, we'll keep our eye open for it, blah, 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 blah. And so then I hang up. I go, now what do I do? And Patricia goes, you need a burner phone. I go, a burner phone? And then she goes, no, first call Verizon or call your provider, which is Verizon. So I get on the phone. I get this guy. He's got to be 3 continents away. I can barely hear him. He's in another language. And he's going, and so, who am I speaking to today? In this slow, slow voice. And I'm like, oh. 10 minutes later, I'm trying to get across to him what's going on. Her phone rings. She's got it on her watch. She goes, oh, the store's calling you. And so I said, oh my God, but I've been talking to this guy. Hang it up. So I hang up. And I get the department store and it's them. And she said, I think I might have your phone. I said, oh my God, really? She goes, yeah, but I have to ask you a couple questions. I said, okay. Do you know someone named Kelly? Yes. I said, yes. She goes, okay. And what's her last name? And so I told her. She goes, yep, we have your phone. Oh my God. So I said, where did you find it? And she said, in the men's department, kind of stuck back in a corner. Some guy found it. And I said, I know who it was. It was this woman in the shoe department who was really friendly to me, right next to me. I know she pulled my phone out of my purse. That's who did it. And it's around 12:30, between 12:30 and 1, blah, blah. So I gave her all the information. And I said, anyway, I'm on my way. So that was my whole day. It took all day for that, all afternoon. And it just fed into my whole feeling of being on another planet, like what has our world come to? So we have to tie all of this ranting and raving. We have to tie ourselves to the mast. We have to keep on track, even though the beautiful music is calling us away to get off our past. Off our path. We can't follow it. Now we're only human, like Odysseus. He was human. He knew he would go towards those rocks with that beautiful music if he didn't tie himself down and plug his ears. So what can we do to not get off course, to stay with integrity and what is true and what is real and not be pulled? There's a few things, and I'm going to give them to you. And it's what saved me the other day. Number one, we must surround ourselves with people who have integrity. We must spend time with those people that can keep us on track, that have similar ideas and beliefs as we do. Number two, what kind of content are we consuming ourselves with? Are we looking at things that pull us towards that rocky shore? Are we reading things that feed into that beautiful music that will be our destruction? What are we reading? What are we looking at? And what are we doing? Our habits. What habits are you doing daily to keep you tied to the mast? Those are three things that we can do to keep ourselves going towards the right place, the right direction. Okay, so I want to meditate with you. I don't know if you're still out there because I know it just was kind of a rant and rave from stolen phones to pants, which by chance I haven't gotten yet, so wish me luck. Okay, let's meditate. Let's get comfortable. Number one, get comfortable. Number two, lower your gaze. Look downwards if you don't want to close your eyes. Or close your eyes, whatever works right for you. Okay? I'm going to look down. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to take a nice, deep, healing breath this Sunday morning. Breathing in and breathing out. We move into our meditation, preparing ourselves for that music that will try to pull us away. We can't pretend that that song isn't beautiful. And we can't pretend like we can trust ourselves to resist it. So we must prepare. Find a comfortable position. Allow your body to settle. Let your breathing become natural and unforced. Gently close your eyes. Soften your shoulders. Relax your belly. Loosen the feet, the toes, the fingers. Breathing in and breathing out. We move into our meditation this evening or this morning. Imagine yourself for a moment at sea. The water is calm and the sky is wide and open. And there's that quiet steadiness beneath you. As you breathe in and breathe out, as you move with the ocean waves. And in the distance, the sound begins, softly at first, inviting you. Very familiar. It's the voice of the world. And that voice is telling you, be more, have more, be seen, be admired, be important. And notice how natural it is to lean forward towards that sound. Just awareness. And now in this moment, see yourself standing at the center of that ship. And before the sound grows any stronger, you gently tie yourself to the mast. Not out of fear, but out of understanding. You know something important. You know that not everything that calls to you is meant to be followed. And you can feel the steadiness of that mast behind you. And that mast is your values in life. It's what you know quietly and deeply. That kindness matters more than your appearance. That presence matters more than status. That love matters more than power. Let yourself rest into that. And now you hear the song, it's growing louder now. It's more pervasive, more persuasive, more beautiful. And you may feel that pull, that wanting, that reaching. Let it be there. You don't need to fight it. You are simply not moving towards it. Breathing in, you feel the pull, and breathing out, you return to stillness. And the ship, it continues forward as our life does. And the sound, once overwhelming, it begins to pass. Not because it's lost its beauty is still there, but because you did not follow it. And now we rest in this quiet realization that we're still here, steady, whole, and untaken. Rest in that feeling for a few breaths. For we live a life not pulled by every voice, by every beautiful song, but guided by something deeper inside of us, our integrity. And so the poem I offer you, there will always be a song that knows your name, that promises a brighter reflection, a louder applause, a safer place to stand. And you will want to follow it. You will. And this isn't a weakness. This is being human. But somewhere within you stands a very quiet knowing that not everything beautiful is meant to be believed. And so you will tie yourself not to restraint, but to truth. And the waves, they may rise, and the voices, they may call, but you remain not untouched, but unmoved. Breathing in and breathing out. May we learn to hear the world without being carried away by it. May we stand steady in what we know to be true. And in all directions, may there be peace. Breathing in and breathing out. We thank Odysseus for this beautiful teaching. And now we close our meditation for today. And we slowly bring ourselves back to where we began. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes if you'd like. You don't have to. So, it saddens me, this woman that stole my phone. She was young, I would say maybe late 20s, early 30s, I don't know, and she seemed so kind, and she wasn't. So we have to be careful, that's the way it is, right? In the world, we have to be careful. And I've always known this, but I've gotten soft and little too relaxed, I suppose. But it won't make me cynical. I'll just be more discerning next time. So thank you for watching, for joining me. I hope, I don't know what I hope. I hope you have a good life. That's what I hope. Life is hard. Life is up and down. But just remember, if you're on a downward slope, it will come back up. It will, I promise you. Okay, so with that happy note, I'll say goodbye. Take care of yourself. See you soon. I hope. All right, bye.